Greetings, my excellent friends. The Dead Monk welcomes you to Purgatory, and I think it's time to create a new character for this season of Diablo 3. Alright, let's see, what do I want? Yeah, I'm gonna be obvious and pick a monk. And, what's this, Blizzard? It's 2019 and your only options for the character creator are male and female? Shame on you, Blizzard. Well, we'll just give this guy a name and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, so Blizzard's been in the news a lot lately, making an ass of themselves. Right, there was, first they banned that guy from, I think he was a Hearthstone player, banned him for saying just free Hong Kong or something like that. I forget exactly what it was. Right, but they banned him, took all his money away, although I think they said they're going to give that back. Right, but that's, well, kind of ridiculous. They banned some some commentary type people, whatever it was. Right, and then later on, I think it was an Overwatch team, right, from America, they banned them. Right, and then, let's see, what else did they do? Oh, they had the event, they were gonna, well, the event for the Switch, Overwatch, right, it was new for the Switch. And they just ended up cancelling that because the backlash they'd been getting. Right, and then, well, finally, BlizzCon's coming up pretty soon, and, well, there's always the Q&A portion of BlizzCon where you can just go ask them some questions. And, well, they haven't cancelled that, but they know they're going to have people asking questions they don't want to answer, and so, well, instead of just people asking questions, you have to go fill out a form online and just put your question in there, and, you know, maybe they'll answer a question. But they won't have people actually asking them, because they're afraid. I mean, last year, even without all the crap with China, last year they unveiled Diablo Immortal, some stupid mobile phone game aimed at China. And, yeah, they got embarrassed quite a bit from people asking them questions. So, oh, and I must stress that, look, I love Blizzard. Or at least I love what it used to be. I couldn't tell you how many thousands of hours I've spent playing StarCraft, StarCraft 2. I've played this game a decent amount as well, but nothing like StarCraft. So, I don't want them to embarrass themselves. I want them to be good like they used to be. Although I will say that I think Blizzard started going downhill when Activision got involved. So, yeah. Anyway, so people think that, well, they're gonna have to announce a new game at BlizzCon because, well, that's the only way they can get some good press after all the bad press they've had lately. And people think it's going to be Diablo 4. Which, you know, if that were the case, fine. But it's been longer since there were a StarCraft. I would much rather see StarCraft 3. I mean, StarCraft's better anyway. Well, you know what? I would take a Warcraft 4, because it's been even longer since a Warcraft game. Not counting World of Warcraft, because that's not the same thing. World of Warcraft's a completely different thing. But, yeah, Warcraft 4, sure, announce that. Or even better, what I really want, Blackthorn 2. Give me a remaster of Blackthorn and make a new one. Blackthorn 2, that would be fantastic. But, whatever happens, right, people are calling for boycotts on Blizzard because they don't like how they just bend over backward for China. Well, I guess they're bending over forward because it's kind of hard to let China fuck you in the arse if you're bending over backward. So, alright. But still, they bend over so China can fuck them up the arse. And, yeah, people don't like that. So, they're calling for boycotts, but that's not going to do anything. Right, so a few people don't buy some game, so a few people stop buying card packs on Hearthstone. That won't accomplish anything. If you really want them to stop catering to China, well, to specifically the Chinese government, which, I mean, let's be honest, that's what's evil in China, the government. If you want them to stop doing that, get them banned. Right, look at how easily people got Winnie the Pooh banned in China. Right. And if you don't know, Winnie the Pooh looks exactly like the Chinese president, and so they made a few memes involving the president and Winnie the Pooh, and Winnie the Pooh banned. That new movie, Christopher Robin, came out, what, last year? This year? I don't remember. Well, you couldn't see it in China. So, stuff gets banned there easily enough. So if you want Blizzard to not cater to China, get them banned. Get the whole company banned, or start off with just getting every game banned, right? Associate all the games, associate Diablo, and StarCraft, and Hearthstone, and Overwatch, everything. Just associate it with things they don't like. Right? And get them banned. I mean, the people protesting in Hong Kong are already working on that. I think they're using an Overwatch character, I believe. I think her name's May. But yeah, they're using her as a symbol. Aw, too bad. I'm not paying much attention to what I'm doing. They're using her, and, if they do that enough, they could get Overwatch banned. But yeah, do the same thing with all the Blizzard games. Whatever they announce for a new game, get that banned in China before it even comes out. And, once it's banned, they have no more monetary incentive to cater to China. I mean, look at South Park. South Park's now banned in China. And I wonder if they did that intentionally. And I wonder if that was preemptive. Like maybe South Park was worried that at some point Comedy Central might tell them, look, you need to do this and this and this. You can't make fun of these things because we don't want to piss off China. Well, now it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether anything in the show would piss off China because they're already banned. So it doesn't do them any good, Comedy Central that is, it doesn't do them any good to try to appease China. It won't make them any more money. Alright, look at the NBA. They're bending over lately for China. All of them. Get them banned. People are showing up to games with their Free Hong Kong shirts and stuff like that, and that's what you need to do. Do enough of that, and the NBA, maybe it gets banned in China too. So, any company you're worried about because they just cater to the Chinese government, get them banned. Let's get Disney banned in China. Just imagine, if Disney weren't trying to cater to the Chinese government, could Star Wars actually be good? Think about that. Now, I think the answer is no. I don't think there's any alternate reality where Disney Star Wars could possibly be good. However, you never know. There's that slight chance that maybe it wouldn't suck if they didn't cater to the Chinese government. So anyway, go out there, make your memes, get everything banned. In China. And then we don't have to worry anymore about them making shite. Well, they'll make shite for other reasons, but we don't have to worry about them making shite decisions based on the Chinese government. Alright, so anyway, that's about all there is to say on this. Fucking Blizzard. I miss when you were good. Alright, so everybody out there, when you're not busy making memes trying to get things banned in China so they don't cater to the government, when you're not busy doing that, just go out there and be excellent to each other. Farewell.